VR is finally getting good, but choosing the right headset is still confusing, especially when you've got Meta, PlayStation, PC VR, and everyone else all competing at the same time. So today, I'm ranking the biggest VR headsets in 2026, and I'm breaking down not just which is best, but how sharp, how smooth, and how one actually feels to use from my experience with VR. So let's get right into it. Starting off with number 7, we've got the original PlayStation VR. Lots of us grew up with this thing. And while this thing was groundbreaking when it launched, it really shows its age now. It runs at 960 by 1080 per eye, with the refresh rates of 90 or 120Hz, but the lower resolution and older tracking makes it pretty blurry and less responsive compared to the modern headsets. It is still a cool piece of VR history, but not realistically something that you'd want to buy in 2026 unless you're a collector. The controllers on these, they're mid. Like, they do feel pretty ergonomically good. The only really downside to them is the big ball on top, and there's no stick on it as well, so it's like all teleportation movement unless you're playing like Gran Turismo Sport or what's that game, or you're playing Astro Boy. You'd actually use the DualShock on that. But like, it's still cool. I still go back to it sometimes. It's still a good VR, but I wouldn't recommend it for gaming. Number 6, the MetaQuest II. Next up is the MetaQuest II, which has had an incredible run and brought VR to a massive audience, but it definitely is starting to fall behind now. It has a resolution of 1832 by 1920 per eye and can go up to 120Hz, which still holds up okay. But once you try newer headsets, the lack of clarity really becomes noticeable. Just like that one saying, once you go black, you'll never go back. So it's still usable. Like, lots of my friends still use it, but it's no longer the headset I'd recommend. Like, you can buy this thing, I'm not even joking, $50 on Marketplace, brand new, because a lot of stuff. Also, there's been rumours of servers shutting down. I'm not really in the loop for that. I don't know what's happening there, so this is why I would not recommend this. You're better off going with the free line or just going with a whole other company and its own. At number 5, the MetaQuest is basically this budget option for people who want modern VR performance without paying a full price. It sticks around the same 1832 by 1920 resolution, and it supports up to 120Hz, so it feels smooth, but visually it doesn't quite hit that next level of sharpness. So this is a great entry level headset, but it's not one that you'd buy if you want the best visuals. This one also uses the Fresnel lenses, which, if you know Fresnel lenses, they're on the PSVR 1. They're on the MetaQuest II and MetaQuest IIIS. Pretty sure they're on the Valve Index as well. It's the MetaQuest III and Quest Pro that you have pancake lenses on, which are glass, so it's a lot more smoother without those lines. Coming in at number 4 is the MetaQuest Pro, which is a bit strange of a headset because it's more focused on productivity and mixed reality than pure gaming. It runs 1800 by 1920 with a refresh rates between 72 and 90Hz. So while it looks decent, it's not really quite as smooth as some of the other options in this list. It has some really advanced features like eye tracking, but for most gamers, it's just not the best value. Number 3. The PlayStation VR 2. Now we're at number 3, the final 3, the best. We have got the PlayStation VR 2, and where this thing really starts to feel properly next gen is where it has the resolution of 2000 by 2040. It runs at 90 or 120Hz, but the standout feature is the OLED display, which gives you deeper blacks and way more vibrant colours. So even if the raw resolution isn't the absolute highest, the overall image quality can still look better in a lot of games. And you can also use this on PC VR with a dongle, and it is best for console as well, since console is optimised for this. At number 2, we have got the MetaQuest III, which is easily the best all-around VR headset right now for standalone. It features a resolution of 2064 by 2280 per eye. It supports up to 120 frames a second, both the sharp visuals and smooth performance at the same time. It is wireless, supports PC VR, includes mixed reality features, so it just delivers most complex overall experience for standalone, and that PC VR feel is good. But we're coming on to number 1. The one I recommend for PC VR, because if you're going for a PC VR and standalone route, get the MetaQuest III. If you're going for just a full PC VR route, you want best tracking and all that, the Valve Index. At number 1 is the Valve Index, which is still one of the most respected headsets ever made, especially since it was made in 2016 or 2018. The reason I said 2 is because I'm going to cut this out, remember to cut it out. It comes with a resolution of 1440 by 16 per eye. It supports up to 144 frames a second, making this the smoothest VR experience you can get. Even though it is aging in visuals, the frame rate, the insane FOV you can get, because there is no set FOV to this. You can put the lenses as close as you want to your eyes, change the brightness. It's so easy to do for Steam VR. This headset was $1,000 at release. Imagine buying 22 of those things.
Spent 22 grand on a hooker, brought her home, and that bitch had a dick.
I'm only joking, guys. No, but what you get in the kit is you get 2 base stations, all the cables, you get the Valve Index itself, you also get the 2 Valve Index controllers, and you get your leaflets, you get the head adjustment piece. It comes with everything you want. I got mine on Marketplace for around about $450 when my old MetaQuest III broke. I now have a replacement MetaQuest III. I'm only using that for standalone. I'm back on my Valve Index for PC VR, because for content creation as well, the Valve Index I would say is overall better, since you get the PC VR streamer camera things on like games like Ghost of Tabor, Blade and Sorcery, Bone Lab. You go to the settings, you can get all the custom things, and then all that. I'm in love with this headset. That is going to sadly be the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed this kind of content, I will put more out. Okay, yeah, I gotta go. End of the video, guys. I'm gonna sit here, edit, probably hop in a bath. Of course, I wouldn't cry. Not a reference or anything. Also, the Valve Index is good because they're working with VR. Alright, bye, guys.